It's so gorgeous outside. I'm working from home today. I normally work from home 1 day a week, and I normally try and get outside and garden on that lunchtime, or either work through my lunch so that I can get out and do some gardening after my lunch break. But in an ideal world, I can sow these seeds. This shouldn't take me too long, and then possibly pot some tomatoes and, sorry, actually no, not the tomatoes, just some chilies, I think, because I got these pots yesterday. I got some smaller black pots for the cherries and the peppers because I thought that black would help keep the soil nice and hot, because peppers and chilies do like a lot of heat. So I thought that that was probably the best move for in the greenhouse. And I did also get some longer trays as well to pop in some of my smaller chili plants to go in the greenhouse as well. So if I can, I'll get all of the chilies potted into these and these seeds sown. And then I think the tomatoes, think they may need to wait to go in the ground. I might wait until the weekend, just until they're a bit bigger. Some of them look good, but some of them are still a bit small, so we'll wait and see. I really wanted to get some more square pots, but they didn't have any in the shops when I went yesterday, so I'll have to keep an eye out. But I thought I could put some more along the edge here and pop some tomatoes in there as well as in the beds along here. So seeds that we need to sow, I thought that I could maybe sow some more basil just in a small little terracotta pot that I've got. Some chamomile, which I'm probably just going to sow this where we transplanted the chamomile seedlings the other day, so I'm probably just going to chuck some of these seeds in there. I have got a bunch of sweet corn to sow. This is the Fiesta variety, which is absolutely gorgeous. It's got purples, pinks, yellows, literally any colour you can imagine. It's in this. Not every colour, but most colours. There's even blue in there. And I'm going to sow these, I think, down on the very end patch on the right-hand side, I think will be the corn patch, and then have sunflowers in the corner. I just think that'll be so pretty. So yeah, I'm going to sow these down there and just keep my fingers crossed that they grow. I just thought it would be fun to try and grow these because I've had this packet at the back for so long, so I thought I'd buy some more of the same variety, because I know that you're only supposed to plant one corn variety at a time because they can cross-pollinate. So hopefully these will grow. I did get a few ears of corn off them when I grew them before, but I left them way too long and they had already hardened on the vine. Then in the same section as the corn, I'm also going to sow some butternut squash. I also got some new cress seeds, so I'm going to pop these into a pot that I can bring inside as well. And then I've just got some bits that are going to go into some planters again. So I have got a bunch of carrots and parsnips. I've got a few different varieties. I've got red samurai, I've got purple sun, and I've got, I think, Amsterdam forcing, yeah, and some parsnips as well. And I'm going to pop those in some of these rectangular trays, just because Elijah dug up all of the ones that we planted in here, just because he loves digging so much. So I'm not going to risk putting the smaller seeds in the beds. I'm just going to use the beds for transplanting plants, and then I'll put the smaller seeds for direct sowing, basically anything, into these pots, because the spinach and the lettuce and everything has grown up really nicely in those, even though he walks all over them. But I think they're just more contained, and he doesn't seem to dig in the pots, just in the beds. Then finally, for a few salad bits, so I've got some spring onion, because I'm not sure if any of my spring onions that I sowed before actually ended up popping up, so I'm going to sow some more of those. I'm also going to do some more spinach, some lamb's lettuce, and some watercress as well. I did also get a ladybird house. None of the ladybirds have actually gone in the house yet, but I've just come outside and there is a ladybird laying some eggs on this cherry, which is so exciting. I was just, oh my gosh, I hope I didn't disturb her. There are lots and lots of aphids on this tree. Oh, and here's another ladybird just in there. But yeah, I let the ladybirds out the other day and I've not seen a reduction in the aphids yet, but they have only been on here for, I think, 2 full days. But I will keep you posted, but it's promising to see that they are already laying some eggs, because I was just thinking that I might actually order some ladybug eggs, because when I ordered the ladybirds, when they turned up, they came with a leaflet that said that ladybug larvae was really good for a really kind of infected tree or bush, and you can hang them on there and then they'll lay the eggs, and then the ladybirds won't fly away for a few weeks until they're grown, so they should eat a lot of the aphids. But if they're already laying their own eggs, maybe I don't need to do that. But this is so bad, and all here as well, so we'll wait and see, but I will keep you posted. They're just so stunning. I've just dropped one. I think I'm gonna pop them about 6 inches apart, maybe. And then definitely need to water these in after, because this soil is so dry. Oh my gosh. If they're a bit smaller, I'm gonna pop a couple in there. Oh, are you coming to help, Elijah? I forgot you like it when Mummy sews outside. Oh my gosh. This is where you might need to go inside, mister. Oh my gosh. Come on, darling. Oh my gosh. Come on, come on, come on. This is not for cats. You're filthy. Oh my gosh. This is why we can't do planting with you outside, mister. Look at you, you're filthy. Okay, come on then. Just pop some butternut squash seeds in here, up to where this little dent is in the brick, just so I remember. And then all along here is going to be sunflowers, but we'll transplant those out because I've got them in the greenhouse. The chamomile that we put in here the other day looks pretty good. These ones have grown some more. They don't look as good, but it was quite tricky to transplant them because they're so small and the soil was very wet. So just gonna throw some more just around here. And I must remember to water all of these in before I go inside. I'm just gonna fill up all 4 of these with some compost and then we shall start sowing. These are all of my pepper plants. Some of them at the front are looking a bit sad, especially that one, but the ones at the back are doing good. So the ones at the back are going to go in these bigger pots. Then the smaller ones, I got these little troughs for, just to give them a chance at growing. I'm just going ahead and drilling 4 drainage holes in every single trough planter that I've got. I've called them so many different things along this whole video. I've said troughs, a tray. I mean, crazy. I don't know what's going through my brain. It's Friday when I'm doing this voiceover, is probably why. And it's been a busy week at work. But yes, just had to make sure I got those very important drainage holes in. Okay, so this is all the tomato plants that I planted out yesterday, because I'm filming this the next day because I was just absolutely knackered after I planted them all. But I've planted some marigolds in between. Hello. Oh. But you'll see some of the tomato seedlings are teeny tiny, but that's okay. We've planted them out anyway. So these ones here, these are all San Marzano tomatoes in this first bed. Please don't gnaw on them, darling. Up until about there. So this one is about just over halfway. Then these are marmalade, all these ones, again with the marigolds. And then these ones here are a few different varieties, and these were just seedlings that had popped up that kind of looked the best out of all of them. So these ones are big pink. I think those ones are big mama, and then the one at the end I think is pyramid or something. But yeah, these ones are not looking as healthy as some of the other ones, but they are all quite small, to be honest. But I did replant quite a lot of my tomatoes, so we'll see if they grow. If they don't, then I'll pull them out, but that's fine. And then right at the end I have 3 peas which have come up, which are the ones that I thought Elijah dug up, but they did actually germinate. I did put them in a circle originally, but I've just moved them so they're all in one line along here. Then I think I might pop cucumbers or something here, and then not sure about the other 2 beds, but everything else is looking really good. Oh, and I actually also put 2 tomatoes, which are the best looking ones, in here. These are purple calabash, purple calabash, not calabash. These are a slicing tomato and they're purple, which should be fun. So pop those in there, and I also lay down some more wood chip along here. I just chucked it over the grass because I was being lazy, and then I've got just this little patch of grass which may stay, or I might put some more wood chip down, I don't know. We shall see, but then I'm going to get another pot to go here. I'm going to do another garden tour for May, so I'm not going to show you too much now. And then in here I have sweet banana pepper. I think all of these are sweet banana pepper, all of the ones along the top. And I also have another one. Where is it? Oh, down here, which is kind of hidden away, so it's a bit dark down there. Those are the plants that were the best when I planted them, but I think I am going to give, because I think I've got 2 left, so I'll give one to my mum and my granny, I think. And then I got these like troughs from, where are these? The troughs and the plant pots, the black ones were from, they are so dirty, were from B&M, and I got black to keep the heat in for the peppers, or at least that was my thought process. So in here I've got Scotch bonnets in this first one, and then back here red habaneros, which that one is so teeny but cute anyway. And then this compost that I got, this was from Wix, but it's very bitty, so I would not recommend it for, well, I wouldn't recommend it, but for planting up things I thought it would be fine. I had 3 bags, so yeah. Anyway, Then these ones here are red mossoni. These got a bit eaten once they made it into the greenhouse, but my cats did chew on some of these as well. But I'm excited for these. And then over here, oh, we've got another banana pepper there. They're everywhere. Jalapeno, 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 another jalapeno, and oh, this is the other red mossoni. And then I've got my loofah, which I don't think my loofah dreams are going to come true this year because this is sad looking. I do have some others coming up here, but I just think it's too late for them, to be honest. But we'll try again next year. And then these are a bunch of the seeds which we sowed a couple of weeks ago, I think it was. A lot of the sunflowers have come up, which is good. Lots of the beans and lots of the courgette as well. So I'll probably plant these out at the weekend maybe, out into the beds, but I'm going to give them a little bit longer, like some of the beans need it as well. So, and I have got some cucumbers coming up finally. These ones I'm excited for. The pickle bush ones haven't come up yet, but I think that's fine. And then the market malt cucumbers were, like, the seeds were really quite old, so at least we've got one coming up of those. And then lots of beans as well, or only one of the borlotto beans, which is kind of sad, but all fine. Thank you so much for joining me on this gorgeous day in the garden. Please do not forget to like, comment and subscribe, and I will catch you in the next one.